FrenchReaper's. So that's it. Big tournament coming that I put up. At first this was supposed to be kind of something different. I mean, I was open to that possibility of it being a tournament if there were enough players. That was kind of the best case scenario, and that did happen. So there we are. Um, so that's it, and now that will happen on this Saturday, but the next Saturday, and maybe the next Saturday after too. Um, Maybe Sunday could be a thing too. I don't know yet, but I think Saturday is a good start, and from there we will see what we do. Because depending on the teams, you know, how available they are, and more things like that. Right, so I guess I will just go on with the rules. The rule system for whoever is interested and whoever is in already. So here it is. Um, yeah, so know that you can suggest changes to any of the rules I will provide here, okay? It's up to suggestions and ideas if you have a better idea or if you think something is not fair, whatever. And yeah, those rules. This tournament is for good players, like, should I say, experienced at once. Like, everyone is like a non-player in this tournament. Solely, I have a yeah, guess I will go with that too. So there will be hopefully 5 survivor teams. I have 4 confirmed, and there is a 5th one, which is in the making, potentially, and 3 masterminds. So there is that. And on Saturday, what the survivors will have to do is to face each of the 3 masterminds in 2 matches on 2 different maps, so 1 match on each map. So that's what you will have to do, survivors. So that will be a good amount of your time, I guess, because each mastermind will go against each team in a row, and yeah, probably every 4. I mean, as fast as possible, right? Just mastermind will just go ahead and finish those matches quick, hopefully. You know, get it quick, and so everyone just don't waste their time, right? And yeah, you will need on both sides. You need to stream, you know, so for entertainment, and you know there is no prize money, so it's really for the fun of it. So for entertainment, even though the other teams could watch the actual team going up against the mastermind at this specific moment through the stream. So yeah, streaming on both sides is something you have to do. Not necessarily, but that's so much better, right? So yeah, now the rules. So yeah, so no terminal Spencer or any quick cam recovery equipment is allowed. So that's on the mastermind side, because I don't like this whole terminal Spencer build, which is, let's be honest, all about winning. It's not fun for both sides. So mastermind, the gameplay is very boring. It doesn't rely on skill either. So, and for the survivors, either they have 3 USBs or 4, or they don't. If they do, they win. If they don't, they could lose easily. And that's really about it. Even on their side, it's not really about skill that much. So yeah. On the survivor side, to kind of equal the thing, right? Survivors, yeah, you cannot use more than button plus USB 3. I don't think it's needed. Yes, USB 7, it's how you get it when you have 3 USB's equipment, can carry you, and basically you don't need cam pressure. So you can have a player with 4 USBs and no John in the team, and he will complete the terminal easily. And that's something I think it's bad. I think camera pressure should be valued, you know, should be valued and kind of put into the mix. And yeah, there should be a reward for that too. So no more than button and USB 3. Alright, next. Yeah, survivors could not use the same equipment more than twice in the whole team. For example, you cannot have Valerie, Jan, and let's say Jill, the 3 of them have EMP2. That's not allowed. But you can have two. You, same for the fastest, first aid sprays. You can have two sprays in the equipment. You can also have pharmacy, it's alright. That's a different thing. So now the survivors must choose a build and character, then keep it for the whole tournament. And then they have to write to me their build before the tournament, so whenever you can. I will put up a Discord. I actually already did. You know, and in that Discord you can come up and write me, or maybe a screenshot, I guess. Tell me what builds your team will use. So 4 players. So equipment and skills. Once that is done, I know like, and yeah, as I said, you have to keep it for the whole tournament. There is no changing. This is to disable countering. So survivors will give a build, and then they don't know the masterminds of the map yet, right? And that way they can't counter, you know. So I suggest you really go with everything, because there will be creature builds and also probably trap builds and gun builds too in that tournament. So be ready for anything, that's just an advice. So that's it to avoid the countering. Yeah, there's an example in the Discord on how you can write it. So yeah, when that is done, when you all send me your builds, I will be able to tell you which masterminds you are going to face. And yeah. Okay, now core sniping. On downtown, you cannot snipe a core if you are not on a lift. I think this is an interesting mechanic, because as a mastermind, you basically have to defend 10 or 15 different positions on downtown if they snipe the core. And I also think it's an automatic area 3 win, depending on the core spawn, just because of the sniping. Honestly, any mastermind, even with 75 seconds, will automatically lose if the survivors play perfectly in core snipe, which is bad, because I don't like to reroll this kind of thing. So that's for downtown. Now uptown, you can't snipe the right bottom core from the tiny opening or the upper right core through the grid. Another one. Abaddon Park, you cannot snipe cores from elevators or before that. Casino, you cannot snipe the left core from the very outside. Research Lab, you cannot snipe the bottom core from below. There is a snipe spot basically from the box, and you can snipe the core which is at the bottom. No, don't wanna see that. While hack would be being not allowed, obviously, right? Any voice lines or dances are allowed, in the spirit of fun and great sportsmanship. So obviously don't be toxic with us. I just think it's cool that you can use any voice lines, you know, and everyone is cool in that, so why not? So again, survivors will play one match on 2 different maps against the 3 masterminds on the first round. One of the last rule. Survivors in each area have to wait at least 10 seconds so the mastermind presets can spawn, PS4, before leaving each safe rooms. So that's it, and yeah, if you have any questions or if I forgot something, yeah, I guess I could go with the survivor teams now and the time. So for me, this will happen and start around 8, yeah, probably 9 PM my time, so France time, GMT, plus 1 or 2, I don't know exactly, but France time, 9 PM basically. So check your time, do the math, you know, right? And yeah, again, there will be a link for the Discord with all of this information, so you can read it. I suggest you read the rules of the tournament you will be in. That's always useful, right? So yeah, I think that's it. Survival teams, I guess. Yeah, there will be the Austrian polo team, so a strong team. There is Arians who put up an interesting team as well, with Polo and Ricky in it and 2 other good survivors. there is Kara, or Habiba, however you wanna call her, who also put up another good team with Izveska and Weston and Ether. So that's the third one. Then there is Eurokar, if I'm correct. That's a team from USA. And hopefully the last and fifth team is Knight of Ren, who again hopefully puts up a good team there. And yeah, that will be the fifth team. So yeah, if someone else wants to participate, another team, just tell me, and there is still room for one or two more teams. It's a thing. So yeah, that's it. I'll be streaming on Twitch this evening. If you have more questions, you can go in there or ask them in the comment or in the Discord or send me a message from PlayStation. And yeah. So thanks for watching, and yeah, any questions, whatever, just go ahead and ask me on one of those platforms. And yeah, bye.